God mind. Yes, this isn't some abstract concept or poetic metaphor. It's a truth that spiritual teachers, philosophers, and mystics have whispered for centuries. You are more than you think you are. You are more than you've been told, and by the end of this video, you will know with conviction the God mind. So why don't we see it? Why do we walk through life feeling disconnected, powerless, or lost? It's because we've forgotten who we are, what we're connected to, and the infinite intelligence that's always been guiding us. This intelligence has been called many names: the divine spark, infinite wisdom, higher consciousness. Today we're calling it the God mind, the part of you that is limitless, creative, and deeply connected to something greater. Let me tell you what the God mind is not. It's not a booming voice from the heavens, nor is it a sudden burst of miraculous insight. The God mind is quiet. It's subtle. It's like the still surface of a lake, reflecting the stars above. Have you ever had a moment where inspiration struck out of nowhere? A musician crafting a melody so beautiful it feels like it didn't come from them, but through them. An inventor waking up with the perfect solution to a problem they couldn't solve for weeks. These aren't coincidences. They are glimpses of the God mind. Moments when the veil between your limited self and your infinite potential lifts. As Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, infinite intelligence is constantly guiding you and revealing to you the perfect plan for your life. The God mind isn't something outside of you. It's the highest version of you. It's the part of you that knows without doubt, creates without fear, and loves without condition. If the God mind is within us, why does it so often feel out of reach? Why do we go through life feeling disconnected, powerless, or even lost? The answer lies in one word: noise. Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of a forest at dusk. Somewhere in the distance, a nightingale sings the most beautiful melody. But instead of hearing it, you're surrounded by blaring car horns, shouting voices, and the hum of machines. The song is there. It's always been there, but the noise drowns it out. The God mind operates much like that nightingale. It's quiet, subtle, and ever-present, but the noise of our modern lives overwhelms it. This noise isn't just external: social media notifications, endless deadlines, and the chatter of daily life. It's also internal. Fear, doubt, and ego-driven thoughts form an endless mental loop, creating a cacophony in our minds. We replay arguments, overanalyze decisions, and obsess over what others think of us. It's like having a radio stuck on a static-filled station, never allowing us to hear the music playing beneath the interference. But here's the most profound truth. The God mind hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't abandoned you or become silent. It's simply waiting for you to turn the volume down on the distractions and tune into its frequency. Think about the last time you felt truly at peace, perhaps walking in nature, sitting by the ocean, or even during a quiet moment at home. In those fleeting moments, when the noise fades, you glimpse the God mind. You feel its calm, its clarity, its quiet assurance that you are enough. Once you awaken to the truth that the God mind resides within you, something profound shifts, not just in how you think, but in how you experience life itself. The veil of smallness, of limitation, begins to lift. You no longer define yourself by what the world has told you, your mistakes, your fears, your failures. Instead, you see yourself as a reflection of the infinite, a spark of the divine, a vessel for limitless potential. You stop asking, "Am I enough?" because you realize that question was never necessary. The God mind reveals a deeper truth. You are not just enough, you are infinite. And in that realization, everything changes. Think about those moments when you felt stuck. The fear of failure paralyzing you from making a decision. The doubt creeping in, telling you that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, that you don't have what it takes. Now imagine if those voices were silenced, not because the circumstances changed, but because you changed. What if, instead of fear, you felt an unshakable sense of calm? What if you could approach every situation, no matter how uncertain or challenging, with the quiet confidence that you are guided by something far greater than your doubts? This is the gift of the God mind. It doesn't eliminate challenges, but it transforms how you face them. It shifts you from reaction to creation, from fear to love. Life itself becomes a canvas, and you, the artist. The God mind whispers to you that each stroke, whether it feels like a triumph or a mistake, is part of the masterpiece. Challenges aren't barriers, they're brushes. Setbacks aren't failures, they're textures. The entire journey, with all its twists and turns, becomes an act of creation. When you live from the God mind, you stop trying to control every detail of the painting. You don't agonize over the colors or overthink every brushstroke. Instead, you flow. You trust that the picture unfolding is already beautiful, already perfect, because it's being guided by something infinitely wise. The God mind invites you to live, not just survive, but live. To step into your power without apology. To face life with a quiet certainty that you are enough, that you are guided, and that you are connected to something far greater than yourself. This isn't just philosophy, it's an invitation to transform how you experience every moment of your life. So I ask you, what would change if you believed, truly believed, that you are infinite, that you are loved, that the wisdom of the God mind is already within you, ready to guide you toward a life of freedom, joy, and purpose? When you live with that truth, you stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what is possible? And the answer is simple, everything. The God mind isn't a destination. It's not something you'll find in a book, a teacher, or even this video. It's within you, as close as your own breath, as constant as your heartbeat. The world will try to tell you that you're not enough, that you're small, that you're powerless. But the world is wrong. You are infinite. You are capable. You are connected to a wisdom so profound it defies words. Take a moment today to pause, to breathe, to listen. The God mind is there, waiting for you to remember. And when you do, you'll realize that the game of life isn't something to be feared or conquered. It's something to be played with joy, with love, and with the infinite power that has always been within you.